Welcome back to Press Conference. How are you, Needham?
I'm really, really good. How are you, Amanda? How has
I
it
am
been?
so good. I just got back to LA. I got to see Cornbread this weekend, so that was
I'm so
exciting.
jealous.
How about you? What have you been up to?
I'm about to move. I'm moving this week, so it's been
Slay.
crazy. But yeah, I'm gonna move this week. So
Slay the world.
I know it's been rough, but we're getting there.
Also, y'all, we are up. It is 4:30 a.m. If this doesn't show how dedicated we are to drag and
Exactly.
specifically how much like we love Pangina, we will do anything for Pangina. Our
It's
Asian
like
is
perfect.
showing right now, honestly.
Exactly. Did you go to sleep or did you wake up just now?
I went to bed at like 6. I was doing stuff till
Yeah.
late, and then I flew in at like my flight left at like 7 a.m. So I really haven't slept. So I was able to sleep really early and then wake up at 3:30 and then get ready and be here now.
Oh, I have not
You sleep?
slept.
Of course you didn't. No, that makes so much sense for you.
I usually go to sleep at like 6. So
Yeah, I know. It'll be like 8 in the morning national time when I'm home, and then you're still up, and I'm like, why are you awake? It's like, oh, like, did you get up early? And you're like, no, I'm still up.
Yeah, because no, I finish my work at night. Like I write and all that stuff. So usually it gets really late, and then I go to sleep, and I wake up around like 12 p.m.
Oh,
Like 6 hours of sleep. That's all I need,
oh my
and I'm
god.
up.
Well, that's good. It's efficient.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, this
Oh,
should work. All right.
yeah.
Nidhi, you want to introduce our guest?
Okay. Our guest today is just the most incredible drag artist I've ever seen. I almost died when I saw her perform live. I'm not even kidding. She is the she's a judge, so she's probably the most qualified person to ever, you know, to be here on press conference. She is also a contestant on UK versus the World. You may have guessed it. Yes, it's the Thai icon Pangina Heels. Give it up for Pangina Heels. Yay!
Hi,
Yay!
everybody. Hi. My favorite
Hello.
people. I'm so excited to be doing
Aw,
this.
Oh
And
my
thank
gosh,
you.
thank you.
yeah,
How are you and how has DragCon been?
DragCon, as we know, is really rewarding. It's really fun. It's 3 days of drag. And, I get to see all of the fans in the UK, which is an amazing experience. And it's just, some of the people, the things that they say to you, it just sticks to your heart and it motivates me to keep on going. And of course, I have a tour and I'm going into rehearsal pretty soon. Excited because, the visa didn't go through the first time. So this time I'm planning to dance my heart out. It's going to be
Oh.
an amazing tour with Club Kids. So I'm living my life.
Oh
Oh,
my
I
gosh, that is
love
so
that.
cool.
Also, another question. Tongue Tied, amazing
Mm-hmm.
show.
Love
Loved
it.
Yeah.
it.
Thank
Are we
you.
getting a season two?
Well, that depends on the fans. The fans need to like literally rally, sign petitions, and tell WoW and ask WoW
Okay.
to be like, "Hey, when's season two coming out?" Because I got such great feedback. People at DragCon were like, "We love the show. It's so funny. It's so cultural." And many people are like, "We're gonna eat more Thai food now." And I'm like, "Okay, you better be careful because Thai people, if you're not sweating and it's not hurting, it ain't Thai." So
Yeah.
I'm so thankful that a lot of people are like now wanting to experiment with, not just
Mhm.
ordering the same shit over again, like fucking pad Thai and everything, but now they're like branching out, which I'm really thankful for.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh,
I love
that's such
that.
a good impact.
Yeah.
Well, y'all heard it. You guys got to tweet and tag World of Wonder and get a season two.
Mm-hmm.
I know I will be doing that after
That and Drag
this.
Race Thailand season three too, right?
Yes. Okay.
Literally.
Yes. I need Drag Race Thailand season 3 because Drag Race Thailand season 2 is one of my favorite seasons ever. I had to get that out there. Wow, please let me email you besties because it's we need
Y'all are
that.
powerful. I know y'all can do it. Create a little wave for us to push things along. And I
Oh
know
my god.
good things are supposed to happen. So I know there's a lot of
Mhm.
artists, not just in Thailand, but in Asia that needs to,
Yeah.
have a platform and be seen. So,
Mhm.
all according to the fans. So help
Oh my
me make it
gosh.
happen, you know?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. My next question was gonna be, are you and Arya like are gonna do it? But now you've answered it. So
Mhm.
I'm just so happy
Hmm.
that
I
if
would
it
love
gets
Art to
renewed.
do it. You know, it's very I don't see other seasons where there's like two main hosts. And
Mhm.
me and Art, we're just so close that we don't even have to talk anymore and we know what we're thinking. And I think it's a great
Yeah.
Aw.
dynamic. And we bring certain things like Art is a fashion maven. Bitch can't perform, but still I have that perspective. So it's kind of
Yeah.
great that we complement each other, you know?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Have you guys ever disagreed on anything?
Everything. But the good thing is I don't care what she says, but I value what she says. So
Okay.
uh,
Ah.
many things, if it's fashion, I take her advice like without thinking. But when it comes to like certain things like performances and stuff like that, I'm like, I got this. Just sit back and watch. I got this, you know.
I love that. Okay, this was like the number one question that everybody sent me. Sorry,
Okay.
Amanda, I'm not letting you talk at all as usual.
Yeah,
But
usual.
but this like everybody has asked me, and now I'm like obsessed with Drag Race season 2, Thailand.
Mm,
That
mm,
whole Mocha Diva moment
mm,
that happened, if you
mm.
know, the legendary iconic. How was it being there? Like on TV, we saw probably a sanitized version. I don't know, but how
Yeah,
was it?
I think it was really intense. In the moment, I was just really mad, and you know, obviously now everything's okay. Mocha's one of my favorite people. You know, when you go on reality TV, you don't know how you're going to be perceived and you don't know
Mhm.
what's going to happen because you're in that pressure cooker. And, you know, she came all the way from a different country. And I understand there's so much stress, but being there, like at that moment, I was mad because I was like, it's true, like, I felt like she could have done it differently, but then again,
Yeah.
like, there's so many of us who went on to Drag Race and say that we wish we could have done things differently, and we learn from it, and, you know, I don't regret how I reacted on it, and it comes from a place of love, you know?
Mhm. We'll end this cute little Q&A section with the most important question that we ask
Mhm.
everybody. Marry, kill the UK versus the world cast.
I wouldn't slap any of them to them, but I would say if I have to choose marry, I'd probably marry Juju. I
Yes.
would kill probably, oh God, it's gonna get me into trouble. I'll probably kill Blue. Um,
Okay.
and if I have to, I'd the members of the production crew because they were hot.
Okay.
Yes, that's a good answer.
Okay.
I don't want to fuck any of them. They're my sisters. I don't. I'm not.
Right.
I'm incest is
Sister will
wrong.
make you sick.
Oh,
Thank you.
that's
Oh my
uh,
gosh.
there's this very stupid question somebody asked, and
Yeah.
I can't. I
You have
wanted
to
to, but
ask
there's
it?
two stupid questions, and I will because I'm messy.
Mm.
I'm gonna ask it. One is not messy. One is just cute. And the question is: Are you Fanda of Vanda?
I am a fan of Vanda, very much so, because
I love that question
um,
so much.
I think she is just such a genuine person. She is someone I really respect as a performer because when she
Yeah.
goes on stage, she can pull it out. Like she's one of the best queens in Asia when she goes out and performs. She can sing, she can dance, she can do it all, and she's an
Yeah.
amazing like you know she knows a little bit of voguing as well. So I have a much respect for Vanda. So I am Fanda for Vanda.
And the second, this is not from me. So if you're
Mm.
gonna get angry, don't be angry at me. Are you
Oh,
are you are you scared of Jimbo?
I am not. Why should I be scared of Jimbo though?
No, because I don't even know. But somebody asked, "Does Jimbo scare you?" That was the question.
I don't think Jimbo scares me. I think sometimes she confuses me. Like that talent show. I think that talent show that we did, like we
Yeah.
were so far from the realm of, what it is to do drag. Like we're
Yeah.
so far from each other, like
Mhm.
Yeah.
that's what I love about drag is that you can appreciate both things. Like, Jimbo
Mhm.
is so crazy and kooky, but still entertaining, and she's perfect for reality TV.
Mhm.
And for me, like what I do is like I'm a performer and I love to like pull on the kind of
Mhm.
performance that I think people would like. So,
Yeah.
does she scare me? No. Does she confuse me? Very much so. Because when I was
Mhm.
watching her talent show in the beginning and all the girls, I was like, I turned to Lemon. I was like, was that good? And Lemon was like, depends what you like. And we just laughed.
Oh my gosh. Well, I love that.
So your kitty girl look, that is one of my
Mm,
favorite looks of all time.
thank
If you
you.
remember that's, I
I
mean, obviously
do.
you remember. I'm stupid.
I wore it. I was there.
Yeah, I was like, uh, okay. I just want to know, how did
Uh-huh.
that look come about? Like just the process of it.
Well, when we do the theme Kitty Girl, I did not want to be another basic cat or, a cute
Mm-hmm.
cat because we've seen so many fucking Halloween costumes of a cat and I'm so done. So I was
Mhm.
like, what's a weird cat? Because I have a weird, twisted, dark kind of sensibility. And I was like,
Yeah.
Mhm.
no one has ever done the Sphinx cat before. If I
Mhm.
was like, you know what? I could have done the Siamese cat since I'm Thai, but that would be too easy. So I
Mhm.
was like, and Manila already did it. I'm pretty sure it was Manila, right?
I
Either
think.
Was
Manila
she?
or
I
Aquaria
don't.
who did it already. So
Oh,
I was like,
interesting.
I want to do a Sphinx cat. I went to the most avant-garde designer in Thailand, which is Pakat. And they made it happen. And it was so cool. There
Oh.
was a
Oh my
reveal and it was
gosh.
everything.
Let's just hop right into the episode. Unlike usual, there instead of the split
Mm,
premiere being over 2 weeks, it was turned into a whole 2 hour premiere. So we
Mm.
had
mm,
16 queens, 16 different
mm-hmm,
entrances, mini
mm-hmm,
challenges, talent
mm-hmm.
show, and runway. Did you like that it was all in one day, or would you prefer it to be how it used to be with 2 days?
No, I like it all in one day. I feel like I am greedy. I want to see them all. I want to start, falling in love with them from episode one because you know what? Airtime is so important when it comes to the
Mm-hmm.
girls. So for me, if we see all of them from the first episode and we see more time, you see more of that journey that they're gonna have on Drag Race.
Mm-hmm.
So I love it.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's true.
I agree. I feel like if you are on the second week of the premiere, you always get like the lower end of the stick. The guest
Hmm.
judge is always like, they're still A-list, but they're not like as A-list as the first week. And people are
Hmm.
Mm.
really like, there's obviously going to be less people the second episode, even with the huge fan base. So,
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
what do we think of Irene?
8.
8.
8.
Yeah.
I
Hmm.
like it. I'll
8.
say 8 too.
Yeah. Love the
That's-
little thing. I don't know
mm.
what I'm saying.
It's
She
kooky. It's
reminds me of someone.
cool. It's kooky, it's cool, it's very polished, it's well done.
Mhm.
You see the kind of queen she is, and I think, it's eye candy, I would say. Yeah.
Right,
Mm.
right.
I agree.
All right.
Also, her
Mhm.
mug reminds me of someone. Maybe it's
Hmm.
because she's white and I think all white people kind of look alike, but she kind of looks
Oh
like
my God.
Maddie Morphosis.
Huh. Okay.
Oh,
I don't know why. I just
I
every
see
time I look at her,
Boulet
I'm like
brother, but I think it might be the contacts. Next up, we have Lux Noir London.
40
Okay.
inches.
I would say nibble.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I would say nibble.
Anything you don't like?
It's simple.
All right.
And for me, when you introduce yourself to the world, it yes, it can be simple, but for me, it's effective. Yes, it's effective,
Mm-hmm.
it's simple, it's great. But my thing is, I don't want to see a ready to wear anywhere on a
Mm-hmm.
global platform that is Drag Race. I think we can do
Mm.
better than that. But she does look freaking gorgeous. But
Mm-hmm.
one's ability to become a great drag queen does not rely on the fact that one can spend money on a 40-inch piece of human hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think it was
So
40 inches?
I am not an expert on the length of human hair. I think she looks great. She is painted. She's beautiful,
Yeah.
but I feel like she's getting a little bit of a delusional edit, I would say.
Mm,
But we shall see because it's great that we can change our minds around and if we fall in love with her, that
yeah,
would be great.
True.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nibble.
I'll say nibble too. Yeah.
Yeah,
Honestly,
yeah.
I love Lux though, but I'm gonna say
Hmm.
nibble.
I do like
Kill
the
me until-
zigzags.
Yeah, they were cool.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Next we have Aura Mayari.
Aura Mayari.
Yeah.
I would say this is a slightly bigger nibble, but still a nibble.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's still a nibble because I do love the details and the interesting fabric of the coat. It could have been a little shorter, so we see a little bit more length. But the one thing that kind of drove me crazy a little bit was that wig line.
Mm.
That was very evident in, and you see it quite clearly. And it took me a little bit out of the illusion. So I would have to take the nibble a little bit down for the wig line a little bit. And I'm saying that
Mm.
from a place of love, hopefully, that people get it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, Aura is Amanda's friend, so
And no, but
Oh,
it's
I'm
no.
sorry.
It is fair criticism. I wasn't gonna say anything, and neither just likes to stir chaos. Like you have to be honest about things, and like Aura
I
knows that.
I love this. I don't want to
Oh,
fight with Amanda.
You can say
I
what
really
you.
like this
No,
stuff.
I'm not gonna fight with you. I'm just
No,
gonna
no.
be like, yeah,
I'm saying
the
I really like
criticism
this
is
though.
valid. Yeah,
No, I
like
like
okay.
it.
One
yeah.
thing that I wanted to comment on is that I've seen that, that text necklace from Harley Quinn that has been worn so many times, and I am done because this is so 3 years ago. So I personally, it's not her. I just personally hate that choker because
Yeah.
every single drag queen that I ever known, including myself, got one of those. And so I don't want to see it anymore. Those necklaces with our names on it, I am done.
Yeah.
Oh, this is your H&M moment.
Yeah.
I don't want to see
Sorry.
any name tags on this room. So this is an 8 for me, but I do understand your fair criticisms. Next we have Marsha.
I would say it is with a nibble as well. It's
Yeah.
cute,
Okay.
but again, the off the rack thing that I said, it is so simple. But then again, her character, you can tell what kind, like who she is. You
Mhm.
get that high school aesthetic, that cheerleader aesthetic, and there was a very cute reference. So for me, I'll give it a nibble, but does it excite me? No.
Got it.
Mhm.
I did like when she came with like the hair in the front end.
That was
That
fun.
kind of elevated it for me just for
Yeah.
the humor part. But yeah, I agree. I definitely think this is a nibble as well.
Yeah,
Mhm.
no, I know that she made it. I think she made this, but
She did.
it's like to me it looks like I could buy this, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
yeah,
Definitely.
so it was a nibble for me, but I do love the color palette.
Me too. The color palette was really interesting, very
Yeah.
muted. That pastels really work together. Yeah.
Mhm. All right, next we have Anitra. What do we think of this?
Anitra. Okay, I really enjoy this. There is an element of fashion, a little bit element of punk rock. The colors of the yellow against the black is really cool. You don't need to wear hair all the time, and it just sets her
Mhm.
apart. I like it when the queen is daring. I hate
Yeah.
the shoe. I feel like the shoe, if you want to go with that punk rock aesthetic, could have been a high boot.
Yeah.
But that's just me. And because it takes away from the illusion a little bit. So I would say this is a soft 8.
Eight.
Mm-mm-mm.
Hmm.
Yeah.
She I don't I like it.
Hmm.
It's first episode. I'm kind of going nice, but I do like it. I don't get the helmet part, but I guess that's part of the look,
Mm.
and it's not for me to get or
Mhm.
something. It
Yeah.
kind of She kind of looks bald, and I don't
Hmm.
know. I don't like that, but
Hi, bald.
Mm. Mm.
Yeah,
but
I
not for
would.
me personally.
Yeah,
Right.
I
Right.
think this is an
Shoot.
8, but
Yeah.
it's not my personal aesthetic. But I do love the
Right.
spiky bumblebee core.
Yeah.
Oh, That's
Oh, yeah. All right.
She reminds me a little bit of Bonded from Drag Race Thailand season 2 from this
Oh.
look. Yeah.
Mhm.
Now that you said it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. Well, next up is
Oh my god, turning red. I've
Malaysia
just
baby
seen the
doll fox.
Malaysia
yeah,
Baby Doll Box.
box. What do
Okay,
you
this
think?
is a straight up 8 for me. A straight up. Like
Mhm.
nothing about it says that I am going to regurgitate. It doesn't say a nibble. It is an 8 because for
Mhm.
me, okay, you see the
Yeah.
fox. That wig that has become the ear is so well done. It's
Mhm.
polished. The color is fun. You can see there's a little bit of campy quality to it, but it's just so polished and I really enjoy it. And it's so memorable, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah.
I love it.
I do love
Yeah,
it.
it's an 8 for me.
Yeah, definitely 8.
And it
Hmm.
also tells a lot about her. Like
Right.
literally, like in the name.
Yes.
That's
um,
true.
mhm.
And I like how she took this like campy character, a fox, like
Mm,
literally, but
mm.
made it very pageant with like the
Mhm.
Right.
gown and everything. It definitely speaks to her aesthetic. I really like this too. Yeah.
Right. I agree with that. Like if it was like a bodysuit, it would have been less elevated. But now that if you turn an animal character into like an evening gown, that just
Mhm.
takes it to a bigger,
Definitely.
it takes it to somewhere better. All right.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Next
Next.
is
Nice.
Princess Poppy. Now, did y'all see on Twitter that
Yeah.
someone said that they were copying another queen? What did
So you can say the name Art Simone.
Okay. Okay.
Oh man, that's scared to say names. She tweeted it. I mean, it's everybody knows it.
Okay.
Um, and I disagree with what Art said because even if she was copying, Poppy did it kind of simple and maybe didn't copy as well because Art's look was kind
Okay.
of really good. It was like an
Mhm.
entrance look. It was kind of same with like colors on her white frock thingy.
Mhm.
But this is too simple for me, I think. She looks good though.
Mhm.
Yeah. I would say that this is pretty much, I don't want to use regurgitate because that's
Yeah.
really, it's a strong word,
Yeah.
but I would say I would hesitate to nibble this just
Okay.
because I feel like the palette is so sterile and with the makeup and everything, she's so lost in this.
Mhm.
And like it's so muted and I don't know. It's not doing it for me.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. This
I agree.
this was a nibble for me. I think it almost like I think having the colors on the tutu look more out of place than if they would be on the actual palette itself for me. But
Hmm.
Mm.
yeah. And this is also the point in the program where all the white people start to look the same to me. Um,
Uh-huh.
because so after this point, I'm gonna get them mixed up.
Sasha Colby. Okay, this look for me is an 8
Mm-hmm.
because, well, I am kind of biased because I think she's a legend. She's the
Yeah.
moment I am team Sasha Colby. I've seen her
Mm-hmm.
perform before, and she's one of the best performers I've ever seen in my entire life. She knows
Mm-hmm.
fashion. She is someone I look up to. So for me, as a non-biased opinion, as I will try, is that you see this voodoo priestess kind of feel from her. You see the character, you see culture, you see something that is exciting, that sets her apart. It is not going to be over like from the rack. And so I love everything
Mm-hmm.
about it. There's a mythical quality to it,
I love
Agreed.
it.
She looks so pretty.
It was
Yeah,
an
Really
eight.
pretty.
Devoured, dare I say.
devour.
I'll say 8.
Yeah,
I'm
that's good.
hesitating to give Devoured because I know she's gonna kill it even more.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
So
later on in the episode, yeah.
yes, that's why I'm saving it.
Next we have Selena S. Titties.
Okay. I would say that this might be it's close to being a regurgitate, I would say, and I feel bad because I know her, but I feel like the
Hmm.
cape is not working really well. That it cuts her off at
Mm,
the neck. Um, I do appreciate the gender fuck quality of it, you know? And I like what she wears on the inside, but that cape over like that print on another print, it just felt
Mhm.
really confusing to me. Like I felt like they were separate pieces.
Totally
Yeah.
get that. Also, Pangina, don't be scared to say regurgitate because at the end of regurgitate, there's an 8.
Okay, that's true. Okay, that's funny. That's true.
Oh my god.
I like that.
Yeah.
So yeah,
But what did y'all
I
think?
I love her. Not for me, I'll say. I
Mm-hmm.
like it.
Mm-hmm.
It does look a little confusing, so I'll have to give it a
Mm-hmm.
regurgitate.
Mm-hmm.
Agreed.
Love
I
Selena though.
I love the concept. It's just the execution, I
Yes.
think, is what I wasn't
Yeah.
Right.
agreeing with. Mhm.
Agree.
Definitely.
Agree
Yeah.
completely. Yeah.
Next we have Amethyst.
Next we have
Oh,
Amethyst.
I'm gonna stand
Um,
her no matter what because she says she loves Katy Perry. So you know what? This is devoured, digested, everything. This
Okay. Sure,
are
Jan.
you
y'all
fucking
go on.
kidding me?
Y'all go on. I don't.
Yeah.
You go first.
I saw the tweet that showed that you could buy this on a fast fashion website. I think Dolls Co was the name. And like I mean, like I personally can't dog on a queen because I'm not a queen, but like at the same and I understand like you could probably get something custom like this. And so it's like, why would you waste your money getting it customized when you could buy it off the rack? But at the same time, if that's the case, then I don't know why you would choose that for your entrance look as well. Yeah.
Mm.
No. No, 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 no.
Oh.
I have a very strong reaction to this because one time after that Rain on Me music video came out, everybody and their mother and their children and their gardener was wearing this, you know, iridescent fabric that if you sweat in it causes like this sweat, like it causes fog, you know,
Oh
within the
yes.
fabric. And everybody was wearing this, and I feel like this is number one too basic for a drag race entrance. It's not memorable for me because I've seen it done so many times, and so for me, this is a straight up regurgitate. Sorry,
Ooh.
Yeah.
no, no, no,
Oh
no,
my
no, no.
gosh.
Yes.
I kind of agree, but I'm not changing it.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so next we
Oh,
have
yes.
Jax. What do we think of this?
I think it's cool. I would say it's a nibble. It's quite
Mm.
cool. You know, you can tell that she's you know, someone who's sporty, who's into athletics, and you know that somebody's gonna say like, oh, she should have, you know, padded more or has given us a shape.
Mm.
Women are built differently in the world, especially
Mm.
athletic women. So we have to get away from the fact that everyone has to look like a fucking hourglass. Not every
Mhm.
single type of drag has to look like that, you know?
Yeah.
Some women's body shape is straight, and I appreciate the fact that she stayed true to this.
Yeah.
And the outfit is stoned. It has J on it. So she made an effort. I would say is a soft 8.
So
Mhm. Yeah,
yeah,
this
I
is
agree.
yeah. It's yeah, soft date for me as well. And I really
Mm,
like want to plus one what you said about like how women's bodies are different. Like this is true
mm,
to her character because her character is an
mm,
athlete.
mm,
Yeah.
mm.
Definitely.
Mhm.
Yeah.
She ate this.
Mhm. Next
And
up,
next up we have Lucy
Oh,
DeLuca.
Lucy
Lucy
Laduca.
LaDuca.
Oh,
What?
LaDuca. I'm sorry. Lucy LaDuca.
No, you're good. What do
What do
we
we
think?
think?
Now speaking of body, this is if you gonna pair, this is how you pair correctly.
Mhm.
This is giving me fantasy. Just the body shape is, you know, giving me an orgasm. Like this is so well done. Like the
Yes.
way she creates her body. It is
Mhm.
very, you know, she's very polished. I would say this is an 8 just because, not just the body shape, but the outfit she's wearing is quite, you know, the
Mhm.
color, the contrast of
Yeah,
the colors is cool. Is it groundbreaking? No. Does she look great? Yes. So I would say
she does.
it's an A,
Mhm.
you know?
Yeah.
Yeah,
She's
it's an
giving
A.
Dolly Parton's body with like a little bit
Yeah.
titty,
Yeah.
and then cinched
Mm-hmm.
waist. I really like this, and I get that's her
Mhm.
aesthetic, and that's why she chose singing as her talent show.
Mm-hmm.
But really good. I really like this.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, I agree. I think this is an 8, and you can just tell that she is a seasoned drag performer and she knows exactly what she's doing and
Definitely.
she is
Mm-hmm.
trained. So
She
I love that
is.
about her. Next up, we have Mistress Isabel Brooks.
Okay, now this is why we watch the entrance
Right.
look.
Right.
This is what excites me. All right, even though some of these little girls are saying that, she's coming in the smallest kitten ass heels,
Yeah.
let me tell you something. Look at the detail of that heel. It was a full on nail.
Literally.
Head to toe, she thought of every single thing. I don't care. Your shoe does not have to be high for you to be a good drag queen, but that detail on
Agree.
that nail just gave it to me. The the difference, the combination between the netting and the lace works perfectly, and it creates so much shape. Like your eyes are going like boom, bang, boom, bang, boom. This
Yep.
excites me. I know that there's some pageantry in her. I love it.
Mhm.
This is a full-on eat. It's a buffet.
Oh,
This is
so
so
true.
good. It just
Mhm,
again like Lucy, but like on another level. She's clearly
mhm,
someone who knows her drag, and this is
Yeah.
just
mhm,
perfection.
And she
mhm,
said that like she's one of those girls who takes it seriously, and she talked about like Sugar and Spice not having experience, but she has the talent to back it up.
Right.
Like she
mhm,
can talk shit and she has like everything to back it up. So I really like her and this look.
mm, mm.
Yes. Next we have Robin Fierce.
Robin Fierce, who I've been working, I've worked with her many times over the years, and she's a
Oh.
fierce performer. I think this outfit is a soft 8. I feel like it's giving a little bit of a Kim Kardashian moment with that beige
Mm.
brown. I do love that corduroy trimming that instead of just using all leather, there's a little softness that breaks it apart. It's cool, it's polished, it's nice. I don't know. I would say that it's a memorable look. Here's the thing. For an entrance look to be memorable, people gonna want to draw that.
Yeah.
People want to create artworks of that, and I don't know if they will from this look. So for me, it's a soft 8.
Right. Yeah. For me, this is definitely an 8.
Mm,
I mean, like you were totally right. It's not going to be the most memorable, but I really
mm,
enjoy, like you said, the
Mm.
corduroy on top of the leather, like the
mm.
combination. She looks beautiful.
So we got Sugar and Spice.
Next, we
Oh,
have Sugar and Spice.
what do
I
we
would.
think of them walking in together?
Cute. Gag.
It's cute. It's cute. Was it a gag, really, though?
Well, I guess we kind of all knew they were going to be there together, so maybe not.
Right,
If they didn't tell us and they just showed up, then it would definitely be more of a gag.
Yeah, that
right.
obviously.
I would have
Or
gagged with that too.
put them into different groups. And then when they join, it's
Mm,
like, you all look alike.
Oh,
What is going on? And
that
that
would
is
have been
true.
incredible.
That would have been
that's why
epic.
Drag Race needs to make me a producer, baby. Let's email. Okay. That's
Yeah.
That's true. Well,
Um,
for me, I think that Spice was a soft 8, and
Mhm.
Sugar is more like a nibble. Because if you're going to do
Ooh,
Sugar, your makeup should be soft. It should be.
mhm,
I still see some spice in that Sugar, I would say. So the
mhm,
look
I
is
agree.
very much like that Bratz doll aesthetic. I think Spice pull it out better, and Sugar is not fully sweet.
mm, I
I
Mhm.
see.
agree. The hair too. I feel like
Yeah.
Mm,
maybe
I
different
understand that
color.
their kind of aesthetic on this first episode is trying to recreate the dolls that they got their names after, but I
mhm,
just don't like the color combinations or like the
mm,
looks, but I
mhm,
understand like the concept. So they're
mm,
nibbles for me, but like not
mm,
really my favorite, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
mm.
Yeah.
I hope not all of their looks is like like just reflection of each other.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah,
Because,
I feel like
later.
be yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's true, and it's like I want to see that individuality and not, I get that there's a power to them being twins, but it's also I kind of want to see them as their own selves, you know?
Yeah.
I'm so
Yeah.
sorry.
No,
I
you're
mean,
fine.
No,
I
it's
really
fine.
wish that I could do all of this, but yeah, unfortunately, it's so crazy.
No, I
No,
know you're
you gotta
booked
do
and
what you gotta do.
busy.
Booked
Yeah,
and
you're
Oh.
booked and
live.
busy. We love that. And
But
honestly, come to LA so I can see you perform again. That's all I have to say.
yeah.
Okay.
I will, and I miss you, Amanda. That was so
Oh,
fun,
I'm so glad we
you
got
know,
to work
seeing
together.
you.
No,
Wow.
literally, yeah. Listen, look
Wow.
at me.
You
What do
tell
you
the
mean?
East
I miss
Asian.
you too. I
You
miss
tell
you
the
too,
East
girl.
Asian that you miss her and not the South Asian. I get it.
Look at
It's
you
I
putting
see how
words
it
into
is.
other people's mouths once again. You
Hey,
can't
I
stand that
did
I.
this. Shut up. I did this because of you. You
Yeah.
invited me to
Thank
do this.
you.
So and then I didn't, and then I just found out that Amanda was on this. So I was just like, oh, this is
Yeah.
amazing. My favorite people.
Thank
Oh
you
my
so
god.
much for coming, Pangina. Like
Thank you.
we
Thank
love you
you.
here.
Thank
And
you.
we would love to have you again when you have
Yes.
time. Like
We'll
let's
redo this again and then we'll revisit this. But thank you so much. I love
Yes.
y'all. See
Thank you.
thank you.
you.
Love
Love
you.
you too.
Mwah.
Bye.
Bye.
Before I begin, shout out to Ray Masquerade on Twitter.
Yes.
He so graciously screenshotted all these looks because they hadn't posted it on Instagram yet, and he went through that and screenshotted it, the whole thing. Love you, Ray. Thank you so much.
Oh, if you're listening and whoever's in charge, I would love to see pictures like the other international franchises. That'd be really cool.
Hmm. I agree.
So the first up
What
we
do we
have
think of
Irene
Irene?
Dubois. Yeah, this is I think it's like an eight. I think this like is it my favorite thing? No, because this is not the aesthetic that like is my
Yeah,
vibe. But that doesn't mean that it's not a good look. I think this really does describe her drive from what I've
yeah.
seen. So
Okay.
yeah.
Uh, Let me know if I'm wrong, but her thing is alien. And can you tell me what about this tells us alien?
Spooky contacts.
Okay. I because Bosco, even though she wore like bra and panty or whatever, it was
Oh, but she's
always like
making no, she's literally making homage to Bosco. Look, it's the 3-piece set.
I get that, but it's who is she? Like who are
Yeah.
you? You're an alien, and I would have loved to see more alienness because even Bosco doing like bra and panty, she always had that like demonic thing, which I really enjoyed, like Satan or Nun or whatever. So this, I feel like I don't see alien, or
Hmm.
maybe I'm missing it. Maybe I'm dumb and stupid, and I should kill myself. But I don't see it. I really
Yeah.
don't.
Okay. Next, we have Luxnor London.
Oh, I love this. I don't care
Yeah.
if it looks similar to Aquaria. It looks good. The color palette, the color combination is incredible. This is 8 for
Hmm.
me. I don't care.
An
Like
8.
this
I
is
love
really
it. Yes, we love
I
you,
just love the
Lux.
fabric, the flowy fabric of like the
Yes,
flowiness. It's
it's
so beautiful.
beautiful. I already know when we watch Deja's recap, she's gonna love that one.
Oh, pastel princess.
Yeah. Next, we
Oh,
have.
next week,
Where am
your
I?
bestie.
I love her. Okay, people are like, she's wearing gray and black again. You listen. That's her signature. Okay, if she
Okay,
wasn't wearing gray and black, then it would not be her. So like,
okay,
I get that they're
I
back to
get that.
back, and I know that
Yeah,
I'm being defensive, but it's because it's true. Um,
I love the makeup, and I love the top half
oh,
of this look.
Aura is a
Really do.
walking face tune. Like literally,
Yeah,
she's
she's really
flawless.
pretty.
She's
I
beautiful.
and I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't like the lower half.
Yeah.
I don't get it. But top half is perfect, 10 on 10. It's the lower
Yes.
half that's a little not my favorite.
Ah,
But I think she looks gorgeous, and for that face alone, I think this is an 8. But
this is an 8. I love you, Aura. You're not watching this because, which is good. Don't watch this. But yes, I
yeah,
don't want her
it's
watching
just
this.
the bottom part. It looks like she forgot, and I know that's not the case. Probably something happened or something. But
No, I think this is intentional.
oh, okay,
Okay, next we
yeah,
have
it's
Marsha,
just
Marsha, Marsha.
interesting. Oh,
Um,
there it is.
I think this is probably like Aura, where it looks similar to her entrance look, but
Okay,
it's so signature
who
her
is she?
that like if she didn't do that, it wouldn't make sense. If that, you
Mm-hmm.
know. Um, I do. Man, she really just has a wispy lash and like an eyeliner, and that's it. That's crazy.
She she does, and I hope that she like builds up her makeup. I think that's going to be the storyline for her, like how Derek Barry had, like got to do your makeup, you got to make, Um I like this look though. It's giving very like white sorority sister, Kappa Kappa Tau. I like this.
Yeah, yeah. It's giving Scream Queens.
Sure.
I
Kappa
like
Kappa
it.
Tau. That's the only thing I know. Like Kappa
Oh,
Kappa Tau. That's
yeah. I think this is an 8.
I agree. I think it's an 8. The ribbons, I like it. Cute.
Yes. Next we have Anitra. I think this is an 8. I really liked it.
Oh, agreed. Agreed. Um, the corset thing on the top, I know people were like saying it doesn't work or something, but I think it works. I like this.
Yeah,
If
if
that
there
wasn't
wasn't
there,
some, yeah, people would just say it's a bodysuit if it wasn't,
bodysuit, yeah.
or like
So
cat suit, I should say.
I think
Um,
she ate.
yeah, and I love
Also,
the earrings are really cool. Look at that detail.
oh my god,
They just like
true.
stuff poking out of her ears.
Also, in her entrance, they were like, "Oh, are you gonna do wigs at all?" And now she showed us in this beautiful wig.
Exactly.
It's pretty good. So
Beautiful. 8.
this is 8, yeah. Oh,
Malaysia Baby Doll
Malaysia.
Fox. This is an
Oh,
8. This is pageantry. This is showing exactly who
love
she
this.
is. I have no complaints. Beautiful.
I have really soft spot for like classic drag, especially on big girls, like glamorous. Like how I was with Silky. Every time she looked like a gown,
Mm-hmm.
I was eating it up. This is so good. This is incredible to me. This is beautiful. I
Yes,
love her.
8. Next
8,
we have
definitely.
Princess Poppy. I didn't like this. And I think it's my taste. I think I usually do like colorful things, but I don't know. I wasn't a fan. I think maybe the bow is throwing me off,
Yeah,
but she looks great. It's just not my taste. You know what I mean? Like she I think it's a nibble for me.
I agree. I don't get it.
I know there's
Also,
people out there who get it though.
is that her skin? Like her bra, and then is that her skin, dress stomach area, or is that
I don't
a
know.
spandex?
Whatever.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah.
giving.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm not a
next
fan.
next we have Amethyst.
You go first.
Um I don't know how I feel about it. And I also, you know what? They were talking about padding, and I want to bring back the note about Pangina saying women look different in different body parts or like different
Yeah.
body shapes. But given her character, or at least the description of what her drag aesthetic is, she's saying she's a pop star. And
Yeah.
she's giving like all these references, and all the references of the women that she's trying to embody are people who give that hourglass figure. So I
Mm-hmm.
think for her character, and I don't want to be like trying to tell people what to do, but if it were me, I would definitely pad. And Michelle Visage said something about like, oh, the young queens these days don't want to pad. And you know what? She does have a point. She does have a point. There are so many young queens. They're just like, I just like my body, and like they don't want to pad. But like when you're on
Yeah.
a show like this, like on
Skinny
Drag
queens
Race,
always.
like it's always skinny queen.
I think skinny people get away with a lot, especially in
Mm-hmm.
terms of padding and stuff, because a fat girl can walk in her own body and she will get red to felt
Yeah,
because you need that, proportionize or whatever they
yeah.
call it. So
So
I get
it
it,
was.
like I get that.
I mean, I don't want to like. I don't want queens to receive like negative critiques, obviously, but I think that
Yeah,
in this case, I'm kind of glad Michelle pointed that out because for once, it was pointed out to a skinny queen and not someone who is a plus size queen.
true. That's true.
So
But I think she looks cute though. I like her hair. I think she's
yeah,
cute.
yeah, cute. Oh my god! Next we have Sasha Colby. Devour, no questions asked.
Agreed. And
Perfection.
10 years ago she wore this
Can you
and
believe
it
that?
still
And
fits her
think
perfectly,
about Drag Race 10 years ago. Was it looking like this?
right?
No, she
No,
was
it
doing it
was
before
not.
everybody else.
Agreed. And like it was still fitting her.
Right,
Like
right.
that is what's wild to me. It's like, girl, you didn't change in those 10 years because
Incredible.
it's probably custom made for her back then and now it's like
Yes.
it's just so good. She looks incredible.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. Next we have Selena Estides. What did
Oh,
we think of
devoured, by
this?
the way, for me.
Yes,
The
yes. Okay.
Sasha Colby. The hat. The hat is funny.
I think it's supposed to be a hood. Or no, it's a hat.
Oh, it
Wait.
is. It is a hat. It's a bowler hat or something. I don't know what you
Oh,
call it.
okay. Never mind. Never mind. Yeah, it was cute. I think it says a lot about her drag. You know what I mean?
It
Like,
does,
given
definitely.
so like I think it really does fit the narrative. And some
It's
people might
very
say it looks
LA.
pedestrian, but I like it. Yeah, it's very LA.
I think it is supposed to be pedestrian, like somebody walking down the street and wearing this,
Yeah.
like this, and that's definitely Selena. So,
Yeah. Oh my god, the
I,
water is
what
it's starting to
happened?
flood in the garage, so I'm having to move over.
Whoa!
Like, look, wait, can you see it creep? That
Yeah.
thing is creeping towards me.
Oh my god, it is. Look at us. This
We're doing it against all odds, y'all.
exactly. Promise y'all, from second episode we're gonna be great. Like next week,
Well, we're recording at a normal time and
yeah, I'm gonna be moving to my
normal
new
conditions.
place.
Next up, we have Jax. I like it. It's very New York
I
to
like it
me.
too.
Like when I'm on the streets of New York, when I am there sometimes, like this is what I kind of see. And so like I see these cool colors and it just
Hmm.
gives such beautiful New York vibes to me. And so I personally, I don't know, I look at it and it just makes me happy. I don't know. I like it.
Definitely, I like it too. I liked it more when she had the coat on. I know they said the same thing
Hmm.
in Pit Stop, and it feels like I'm
Yeah.
stealing their shit. But no, genuinely, because when she took it off, it kind of looked bland. But now when she
Hmm.
pops it up, it's like adds a pop of color, and it
Yeah.
really accentuates everything.
Yeah. Okay.
Loved it.
Next, that was an 8 for me. But next we have
I
Lucy
agree.
LaDuca and her Britney Spears inspired signature drag.
8.
What do we think? Yeah,
I think
it's beautiful.
she's so polished, and
Hmm.
that definitely going to be her storyline.
Yeah,
You know,
I
like you're
love
too
that. I
polished.
love that we have these seasoned queens. Like I say, seasoned. That sounds like kind of ageist, but I just love that we
Yeah,
have queens that know how to do drag, have been doing it, and are like big names in their field. People,
definitely.
they're the people giving other people advice. Like that is the level of drag that I like to see on the
I
show
agree.
because
Like
it.
we got all of them. Somebody who's only doing it like on social media. Somebody who's done like for years now. Oh, 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 oh!
The water is getting
I'm
towards.
so sorry.
It's like. Okay, okay, fine. I'm just gonna move. Okay.
Damn, we are really popping up.
Oh my god! But we
Okay,
have to talk about Mistress Isabel Brooks. This was incredible. My
so
jaw
good,
dropped when she
so
came out on
good.
the runway. It's so beautiful and so Texas and so. Oh, it's just giving Texas showgirl drag, and I live for every moment.
Agree. It's like, who is she? She's a Texas girl. Like you're
I
from
love
like
her. I love
should I
Mistress. I
been for
love
Cotton Eye
her.
Joe? Like loved it. It looks like if you all have seen the video of Elliot with three T's. Elliot with three T's.
Two T's. You're
Two T's.
getting the nickname and
Development.
the real one mixed up.
I'm sorry. She was dancing like if it hadn't been for Cotton Eye Joe, I'd been married long time ago. It looks like Mistress could fit right in that performance. Like
Oh my god.
as a compliment though, because
Yeah.
I guess it's. But you get it.
Yeah.
Like it's
Yeah.
kind of that aesthetic. I like it.
Oh my gosh.
Like
It was
I can see her performing at
devoured.
Cracker Barrel or something.
Oh my god.
No, that's the actual place, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. We have a bunch of
Okay.
those in Nashville. Yeah.
Okay, because I was like, I don't want to, be canceled or something. So
Robin
pretty.
Fierce. I really love Robin, and I really like
Love
this
that.
look. It
Yeah,
was
I
definitely an
like her
8.
hair. It reminds me of Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Oh
Stuck
my god.
into a
The
bagel.
goal.
I need you to watch that soon. Like I'm gonna show it to you.
Yes.
Just you wait.
Yes. It's
Such a good film.
beautiful. Definitely
Yeah,
an
I love
8. What
this.
is okay,
Her
Seth is
face is so
texting
privileged.
us.
Oh, what she say?
Oh. Are you pulling a stunt?
I
We'll
know,
text her.
pulling a
Look.
stunt.
Sugar in her. No, this is Spice.
Oh.
Oh my god, not you mixing up the twins. Okay, so we have Spice here. Someone
Little
mixed it
Mermaid.
up with Little Mermaid, and I
My
thought
bad.
this was cute. I thought it was cute.
I like this.
Um, People say, "Oh, but this is like a character, like you're not showing who you are." But when you think about Sugar and Spice's drag, if you've been following them on TikTok or
Yeah.
honestly just listening to the confessionals, like they use drag to live out their childhood and the dolls and like what they wanted to
Hmm.
like. get to have in their childhood. And like,
Yeah,
Disney princesses and Disney princess dolls are definitely a huge part of like a stereotypically like feminine childhood. And
I
so
agree.
I totally get the concept, and the execution is beautiful to me.
Yeah, I
A.
like this. Yeah, I think this is 8. When we move on to sugar, I liked sugars more.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
I
so
think
sugar is
this
in
was
a
more,
bell. Look, yeah,
yeah, this was more clear to me. The
yeah.
reference of like the bell, like, sexy but bell, and I really enjoyed that. While for
Hmm.
the Little Mermaid one, I get it, the sea foam blue, not foam, but the sea blue,
Yeah,
and then the red hair. But Belle is much more like, I guess I can tell that this is Belle,
yeah,
and I really like this.
yeah. Maybe if Spice had some sort of shell like purse, it would have
Hmm.
been more identifiable.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I
But
like
anyway,
sugars.
yes, they both ate for me.
Very cunty. I like it.
Yes. So the Maxi Challenge winner was Anitra. Do we agree? I definitely agree. I thought it was a
Oh,
landslide victory.
definitely. I agree with the judging this episode in
Yeah,
terms of
me
the
too.
tops. Like, I genuinely agree.
Yeah.
And
But in terms of the bottoms, I don't agree. I think I love Lucy, but that singing,
yeah,
I
I
I
think
think that it was worse than
Lucy,
Amethyst.
I agree. Amethyst should have been safe. Amethyst was like, I thought it was cute. I get that, like, the joke didn't land or whatever, but
Hmm.
I enjoyed it.
I did too.
Yeah.
I also
So,
think for Lucy though, with that talent show, I don't know. I think at this point, because we've had so many seasons, like it's very hard to top other people singing. I think after Jan did All Star 6 and did her Fantasy performance,
yeah,
where she absolutely slaughtered everybody else, and somehow was safe. But it's very hard to top that. You have to have those top notch vocals to like really blow people out of the water. And when you just have that to
agreed.
reference to, that being the like most recent talent show with singing in it, it's just like, how are you going to compete with that? With you know,
Definitely. It just wasn't great. I definitely think they should have been at the bottom, not Amethyst. Um,
hmm.
but yeah,
Yeah.
it happened. The
But
RuPaul thought something else. So
yeah. So the lip sync song was Seven Rings by Ariana Grande. What are your thoughts on this lip sync?
why they should have they ever done Break Free? This is the part where I say I don't
I
want
feel
it.
like they have. I feel like I've seen someone go into a split at the but I don't know. I could be imagining that. This was a weird song to make them lip sync to.
Yeah, like a premiere episode, like something, real. This
Yeah.
song definitely not a premiere episode, I feel like, song. They could have picked something else, faster, because it's a very chill song, and I don't really
Mm-hmm.
think like it matched the energy of the entire episode. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I still like the song though, but it's just, the energy
Yeah.
definitely a little
Ooh. But you know what was
lackey.
so funny? I was at Tribe, which is part of Play for the viewing party,
Yeah.
and when Amethyst said that she learned the lyrics to the song the day they came out, a bunch of guys there just yelled, "Well, so did we!" And I'm like, "Oh my god!" Like it
Yeah,
was
like,
really
what do we want to do
funny.
about that? It's it just reminds me of when I got the MTV package. A lot of the
Mhm.
people in the comments were like, "I've been watching Drag Race ever since it aired. Where's my package?" And I'm like, "What do you want me to do about that?"
Like
Like, literally.
I'm like, do you make popular content
Yeah.
about it?
No,
No.
like, I don't even want to be a cocky person. Like, somebody was like, I even worked on the show once, and I'm like, "What? Why are you telling me that? Like, I don't care. I don't care
Like
about you."
a PR package isn't for just to give out to people. A PR package is
Yeah.
marketing. It's marketing. You send it to people who are going to post it online to promote the show. If you don't have a
Yeah.
following, you are not going to get a PR package. PR is
Yeah. And
press release. Are you in the
agreed.
press or the influencer
Also,
side of the press? No.
exactly. And it felt like very a lot of the people felt like, even people who followed me, like, most of the, I think, feedback had been very positive. I think a lot of people were really
Mm-hmm.
happy for me, and it's so incredible to see that, right? Like on Twitter and everywhere, like some people were
Mm-hmm.
surprised because I guess they haven't followed me for a long time, so they don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But some people were genuinely angry that I got it, and for some reason, like I didn't
Fame is a
deserve it.
prison.
They were like asking if I bought it and if I like, and I was like, no, I worked hard. It's not like I don't do anything. I make content, but I'm not saying
Literally.
I work hard or anything, but it's just like,
You have made so much free promo for them. It is almost to me, it seems like a responsibility to pay you back in some sort of form, like this PR package, after all the coverage you provided for all their franchises.
yeah.
Like, and
And
I can say
I'm
that.
really thankful for that because that was the happiest day of my, like, I was so happy that day, like getting the box. I didn't realize I was getting a box. I didn't know. So
Mm-hmm.
when I opened the door, it was like this big ass box in front of my door, and I was so happy.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, wow. And then I posted about it, and then like it was so positive until like a lot of negatives started rolling in, and it's
Mm-hmm.
like just weird. I
Mm-hmm.
like I get jealous of people too. Like it's a normal reaction, but I don't go and be like, fat ass, you should kill, like, it's bad. I don't know
Yeah.
why we got into this tangent, but it was kind of random to me,
Yeah.
but I guess it
Okay.
is what it is.
So Irene was eliminated. Irene is our official pork chop of the season.
Do you agree the lip sync thing? Did you like the lip sync? That's the question.
Um,
You didn't?
I don't think you necessarily have to do so many tricks and do the
Mm,
splits or anything for it to be a good lip sync number, because I think it's so oversaturated on Drag Race. Not people expect you to do crazy stuff for it to be a
yeah.
good lip sync. But I mean, like a lot of the first few lip syncs, it just didn't. It wasn't like crazy. It's not gonna.
I
I don't think I'm gonna remember this as like a lip sync that I'm gonna like reference back to.
I agree. I think the girls did what they did with that song. Like, what
Hmm.
else can you do?
Right.
I think Amethyst definitely did better. I was really entertained with Amethyst's lip sync because I
Me
think
too.
she timed all her like funny gags, stunts, all that like really well. Like I
Correct.
could
Yeah.
tell that she knew this song. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I could tell. So
Yeah.
I enjoyed her lip sync, and I think the decision was fair.
So the farewell message from Irene was, "I left a poop in one of your stations, but whoops, Irene."
A poop, girl. I'm not even English is not even first. No, you know what? I'm not gonna be a grammar person. Go off, queen. Pop
Yeah.
off, Irene
Oh my god.
Dubois.
Yes.
She's pork chop. I mean, that's the very iconic thing to be pork chop.
It's better than
As,
being second
right,
out,
honestly,
honestly.
and out of all the franchises, like that's gonna happen this year, she's the first. Like she's the first pork chop of the year, and I think she
Yeah.
should savor that.
Right.
Eat it, girl. So
Yeah.
Pangina, who's your top four and who will win? Um, I'm
My name's
Pangina. I think.
Pangina.
Amanda, who's your top four?
Aura, 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 and Aura.
No, you gotta give it a serious answer. One of
Um,
them is Aura, so who else?
Aura, Sasha, Mistress, Anitra.
Anitra, okay. Yeah, honestly, I will say, because I was always team Aura. I'm always team Asian people. It's not even
Mm-hmm.
biased. Like, I mean, it is biased because Asian people are low.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna go with Aura, Anitra, Lux, and
Mm.
Sasha. But I would also like to have Mistress there. So you
Mm-hmm.
know what? Make it a top five. I don't care.
Yeah. Oh, if they're
That's
top
fine.
five, who else would I add? I don't know who else I'd add. I don't know why I started.
Yeah.
Anyway, but yeah.
I just love this cast so much. I think everybody's
Yeah, me
so good.
too.
Like
It's like,
Marcia, like I was so surprised. I
yeah,
loved it.
I was pleasantly surprised by Marsha for sure.
Yeah. Oh, it's
I,
Marsha, not Marcia.
yeah, like Marsha, move over, sis. It's Jan.
Oh, okay. You know what? I'm just gonna call her Marcia.
Okay.
She'll be fine. Like Sminty Drop, Sminty Fresh.
I
Like
was talking about you the other day to a queen, I think, and they were like, "Oh, is that the person who called Sminty Drop Sminty Fresh?" And I don't
yeah.
remember who I was talking to. I was like, "Yeah, that one. No, that was on my podcast."
But
But
yeah, I
okay,
like
who do you think's
Marcia
gonna
too.
win? I think Aura's gonna win.
Yeah, but after this episode, I think Anitra. If I'm gonna be
Yeah,
honest, like really,
Aura
I would love
and
anybody
Anitra,
Asian. I mean, AAPI community. Let's
double
represent.
crowning with Anitra and Aura.
honestly, like give it, because we got 4 people API, I think.
Mhm.
Anitra, Amethyst, no, 3. Because Sasha is Hawaiian, so
Yeah.
API, I guess. But
Yeah.
it would just be groundbreaking, I think,
Yeah.
you know. And back to back
Agreed.
4 trans winners in the US franchises. Because Willow Pill, if Sasha wins, I'm saying, Sasha, and then Jinx is non-binary,
Yeah.
and Kylie,
Yeah.
like 4 back to back. That'd be iconic too. I think, like,
Mhm.
there's just so much that you can go. It's just, I love this cast. I can't choose. Like,
Yeah.
it's just such a good cast. Fat
Yeah.
Girl. If a fat girl wins, that first fat girl to win a US season, third fat girl to win ever. I mean, come on.
Uh-huh.
Ginger Minge would be mad if Mistress wins. Ginger's gonna be so angry.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Let's wrap things up. I can't feel my toes. We would love to give a special shout out to our national press tier patron.
Starlight. Hi.
Thank you so much, Starlight, for being at our national press tier. If you want to support us on Patreon, head on over. The link will be in the description if you're on YouTube. It's pinned in
Exactly.
our Twitter if you're listening online. We would love your support, but also we're just happy that you're here. So thank you to our patrons.
Yeah. And once I set up, I move and I set up, we're gonna do hopefully live reactions to episodes. What do you
Yes.
say? Like only for
Yes.
Patreon people, just
It'll be
once we
great. It's
set up,
like
that'd be
binge
great.
queens, but for us.
Yeah,
Oh my
honestly.
gosh. Tune in next week. We're going to be doing this every single week. And yeah, thanks for
Yeah, we,
stopping
we
by.
have really amazing guests planned out.
See y'all next week. Bye.
Bye. Oh.